The sun beat down on the pavement outside SeaWorld, its rays casting sharp shadows over the gathered crowd. Maya stood at the forefront, a beacon of determination amidst a sea of voices clamoring for change. Signs adorned with slogans like "Free the ocean's captives" and "End the exploitation" bobbed in the air, held high by passionate activists who had come from far and wide to make their voices heard. Among them, Maya's voice rang out clear and commanding as she addressed the crowd, her words fueled by a fervent belief in the cause. For months, she had been organizing protests, rallying support, and spreading awareness about the plight of the marine life held in captivity within SeaWorld's walls. Jamie watched from a distance, his heart heavy with conflicting emotions. As a marine biologist who had spent over a decade working within the confines of SeaWorld, he had grown accustomed to defending its practices. Yet, with each passing day, he found himself questioning the ethics of keeping intelligent creatures like orcas and dolphins confined for the sake of entertainment. As the protests continued to swell in size and intensity, Jamie found himself caught in a tempest of doubt and uncertainty. His days were spent caring for the very animals whose captivity he now began to question, their intelligent eyes reflecting a depth of emotion that seemed to echo his own inner turmoil. Ember, the majestic orca whale who had been a star attraction at SeaWorld for years, seemed to sense Jamie's conflicted feelings. Locked within her tank, she performed her tricks with mechanical precision, but there was a sadness in her eyes that spoke volumes. Deep within her, a longing for freedom stirred, a yearning that echoed Jamie's own desires for change. As pressure from the protests reached a fever pitch, SeaWorld's board of directors could no longer ignore the calls for reform. Summoned to a pivotal meeting, Maya, Jamie, and Ember each found themselves standing on the precipice of history, their fates intertwined in ways they could never have imagined. Maya spoke passionately, her words resonating with conviction as she laid out the case against SeaWorld's practices. Jamie, torn between loyalty and conscience, added his own voice to the chorus of dissent, his testimony a poignant testament to the power of empathy and understanding. And then there was Ember, the silent sentinel, whose presence spoke volumes. With a graceful flick of her tail, she breached the surface of her tank, her message clear. It was time for change. In the aftermath of the meeting, SeaWorld embarked on a journey of transformation unlike any it had ever known. Under Maya's guidance, the park began to dismantle its outdated practices, replacing them with a new ethos of compassion and sustainability. Jamie, freed from the shackles of his own doubt, threw himself wholeheartedly into the effort, using his expertise to ensure that the welfare of the park's marine life remained paramount. And Ember, finally released from her watery prison, found herself swimming once more beneath the open skies, her song a haunting echo of freedom reclaimed. As the years passed, SeaWorld became a beacon of hope and renewal, a testament to the power of collective action to effect meaningful change. And though the journey had been fraught with uncertainty and doubt, Maya, Jamie, and Ember stood together as living proof that even the mightiest waves could be turned by the gentlest of tides.